Are you happy? Sometimes I pause and ask myself that question. Are you happy? Am I happy? Some people say happiness is a feeling. Some say it's a decision. Some say it's a feeling you feel when you decide to be happy. So you feel happiness when you decide to be happy, but happiness is a feeling. Whether you address happiness by its nature or how it makes you feel, the feeling of happiness. Happiness is something that we all need to experience. It's not what you set for the future only, it's what you deserve to experience now. In this video, I'll talk about some reasons why people are not happy today. The first reason is comparison. I hear mediocre views like life is not about comparison. Well, that's not true. Life is about comparison. But now, what are you comparing with when it has to do with life? People are not happy today because they compare themselves with other people and not themselves. You're meant to compare yourself with yourself. So yourself now with yourself in the past and try to become better. That's why there's comparison in the equation. But it's not about comparing yourself to others because it's just illogical. You can compare sticks to stones or rocks to rivers. It's just different. They're just different. And there's no way you can compare two people. Now here is the confusion. Most times we feel that because people are chasing the same goal as we are fine if we had to compare them to us or with us. Because it's all about the goal. We're going in the same direction, then it looks like we can be compared. But the fact is that it's not the way it works. You cannot compare two people even though they have the same goal because, first of all, they have different start points. And second, they have different views for the goals. So it's going to be inappropriate to compare two people in life. So comparison is one reason why people are not happy. You compare yourself to others, you feel they're better off. But like I said, who told you so? You don't know their sorrows. Not saying that they have sorrows, just saying that you shouldn't compare because you are different. Your nature, by your name, by every single thing, you're different. And even though you think you have the same start points, you have a different use for the goal. So why compare yourself to them? Right. And the next reason why people are not happy is people tend to lack gratitude in their lives. At some point in my life, I realized that life was more about running and winning and running and winning. And I forgot that it is important to also enjoy the journey of life. It's always important to sit back and count what you have. Now, you can keep chasing your goals and it's okay. We all have goals and we have to go chasing our goals. But the fact is you have to sit back or have a time where you sit back and think about what you already have and be grateful for it because not everyone has got what you have. People sometimes say, they try to make you feel grateful by saying, oh, there are over 200 million people in India who are starving, who go to bed hungry. And that's a way to inspire gratitude. But gratitude is better inspired by having time out or taking time out or learning to take time out to sit and think and count what we have and appreciate what we have. Perhaps you're asking me, oh, what if I have nothing? How can I appreciate if I have nothing? Now, who told you you have nothing? We humans, we tend to underestimate the privilege that we enjoy, breathing and being alive, regardless of your health condition or disability. And so, have you taken time out to reflect on these little things, but basic fundamental things that make you even able to enjoy other things, the breath? So at this point, you realize that you have every reason to be grateful. And the reason why you're not happy maybe is because you haven't sat down to think and give thanks for what you have. So take a second in this video. Be grateful. And then another reason why people are unhappy is that people tend to be locked in their past. This is a big one for people sometimes, right? People think that their present is judged by their past. In other words, if you've made so many mistakes in the past, it means that right now you don't deserve to be happy. You're meant to be fixing the mistakes of your past. If you can fix the mistakes of your past, go ahead and fix them. But I want to say something to you, which is, don't forget that you still have a life to live. There is a future awaiting you. So the time you spend fixing your past, maybe you should spend that building a better future. How about that? And if you think your past is full of regrets, you've hurt someone in the past, now don't forget that when you hurt people, they put you in a prison if they don't forgive you. But the even worse thing is putting yourself in the same prison or not breaking out of the prison that they put you in. Because you need to forgive yourself and move forward into your future. Because it's even brighter there. Trust me. Give it a try. Now, another reason why people are unhappy is because they tend to have settled so well in their comfort zones. Now, I know you've heard this a lot. People say a comfort zone is a nice place, it's a wonderful place, but nothing grows there. Now, they say in the context of making achievements in life, and so if you dwell in your comfort zone, you will not make achievements in your life, which I believe is largely true. But even more true is the fact that being in your comfort zone can make you unhappy. Even though everything comes to you so easily in your comfort zone, being in your comfort zone makes every day look like they're the same. Every day looks like it's the same. And so you develop this feeling of no adventure in my life. I'm stuck here. I'm doing the same thing every day. You don't look forward to anything when you wake up in the morning, and it just makes everything boring. That can be a source of unhappiness. To avoid this, maybe you should go out there and start to engage in some adventures. When I say adventures, be careful, because people misunderstand it. They feel like it's, you know what, I have to go hiking for 10 hours or 40 hours in a day if that's possible. But the thing is, or you want to jump over a cliff or do something that's crazy, but that's not adventure. Adventure is every time you step out of your comfort zone is called adventure. That's a fact, because you're going into an area that you're not very, very used to. You're going into an area that is different from your normal day or your day-to-day life. So that is a good way to walk into adventure out of your comfort station. So that's one way you can stay happy. Another way the reason why people are unhappy is because they are unhealthy. Now, I haven't seen one person who is happy because they are unhealthy. People are always happy despite that they're unhealthy. So if you want to stay happy, you should try to fix your health as well. Health is happiness. That's true. Watch your diet. Do some exercise. Because when you even walk around, science clearly tells that your body secretes some hormones and chemicals that make your brain able to numb pain easily. So this is very important. If you want to be happy, you have to stay healthy. Now, this is not a video asking you to do reps of sit-ups and workouts and all that. Thing is, people have their ways of staying healthy by exercise. And so find the one that suits you and engage in exercise, because it can help you stay healthy. Now, all this put together can make you happy if you properly apply them. But the fact is, you need to understand why you are unhappy. The reason, if you're unhappy and I'm unhappy, the reason you are is not the reason I am. So addressing the actual reason why you're unhappy can help you stay happy if you fix that in your life. But whatever it is, just know that staying away from happiness is like stifling your breath, not living at all. So try to be happy. Now, there are many books out there you can read and learn to stay happy. But don't forget that it doesn't end at just acquiring knowledge on how to be happy. It takes one to sit down and reflect upon the reason why they are unhappy if they are, and how they can be happy or even happier. Because I believe happiness is something that has a very long bar, and there's like to infinity. You can always be happier. That's a fact. That's a fact. And I want to say at this point as well that trying to chase happiness from this perspective of, you know what, I can always be happier, so I'll do something different. It can stress you out to a point that you become unhappy. So be careful and chase happiness chase happiness very sensibly, to a point that you understand that I can be happy, but now I have to learn to stay happy right now while I chase more happiness. So that's it about happiness today on this video. And please like and subscribe, and I shall see you in my next video to talk about other things, other life tips that I've learned from and I believe can help you. See you in the next video. Bye now.